The last month of the year before 2025. What a ride this year was, man. I'm not gonna lie, 2024 was insane. I thought this would be a perfect time to actually make this video to you all about the upcoming anime that you really need to watch for winter 2025. The start of next year is packed with really amazing sequels, but also good new anime that is worth mentioning in this video, so you guys can give them all a watch. So sit back, do enjoy today's ride. Time to start this list off with something a little bit more spicy, with 100 girlfriends who really love you. It's getting a second season, of course, in winter 2025, which I'm very excited for. I mean, this is among one of the best harem series in my opinion, because it is done so well in both in its story and also the funny concept of how the girls fall for the guy. And then, in the comedy, add the comedy and romance together. Add them together, and you pretty much get yourselves a good anime to watch. It's pretty much popular, and I'm glad to see it continue. It's a story of a high school boy that gets rejected 100 times before he made a wish at a shrine to finally get himself a girlfriend. This resulted in multiple girls falling for him, including a mother, and a bunch of shenanigans happening at the same time, which is insane. If you are into that stuff, then please go and watch this anime. Magic Maker is a very unique isekai reincarnation story that is quite unlike any of the ones that you normally watch.
胸を張れ、シオン。進み続けろ。
お姉ちゃんと一緒に頑張ろう。やってみなくちゃ。わからないじゃないか。
A 30-year-old man dies unexpectedly after work and reincarnates into a boy named Theon. He could finally learn magic in an isekai world, which is what he always wanted, or so he thought. Because this world has absolutely no magic whatsoever. If he can't use magic, he might as well master the arts of creating it himself. Now, with the studying of plenty of research that he does, Theon will be able to fight using magic, cure diseases using magic, and become a hero of this world that people can finally look up to.
ライトさんのお役に立てるように情報収集しなきゃです。主品が来なきゃ始まらないわ。木の実マスターのライトくん、ようこそモニカボルズとの家事工房へ。
The title of this anime is pretty strange, right? I mean, Failure Skill Nutmaster. It kind of sounds like something that would come out of an H anime, but trust me, this is just your normal, generic, typical fantasy anime in a world where people can eat one single fruit to gain its powers, but eating any more would result in death. One Piece? Is that you, One Piece? But the protagonist, Light, receives the skill Nutmaster, which is completely useless in battle, so he decides to resign and become a farmer. But by chance, he eats another fruit on accident. And now he learns the potential of his skill Nutmaster, in which he can eat as many fruits as he wants and obtain many skills to become an overpowered farmer. This here is another fantasy anime, but to save you the time, it's your generic main character with the appraisal skill that is overpowered.
賢者から直々に手ほどきを受けるのじゃ。生半可な覚悟で挑むことは許さぬぞ。よろしくお願いします。
Lots of people, however, actually do love this type of stuff, so why not just talk about it? Heroes are born and not made. Now, this is the case since jobs are given at birth, and the main character, Ain, got the appraisal skill, which is far from the title of hero that he wanted. And he got abused, almost abandoning his own life, until he realizes just how strong his appraisal skill really is, and it could be his key to becoming a true hero.
ここがあなたの言っていた日本？すごいすごい！こんなに発展した都市なんて初めて見るわ。私今。
Okay, now we have a really cool reverse isekai anime of an elf girl from another world who ends up in Japan reality out of nowhere. Now, the main character, Kazuhiro, loves to sleep. In fact, it's pretty much his hobby, and he does dream of being in an isekai world with an elf girl, and they go on an adventure together and do really fun stuff. But one day, they died in the dream from a dragon attack, and as he wakes up from his dream, he notices the same elf girl is sleeping right next to him in bed. Now, how on earth did she even get here, I wonder? But anyways, do enjoy yourselves a very wholesome show of an elf girl and her first time being in reality Japan. Well, it looks like we ended up with another generic fantasy isekai anime. Everything is just generic these days, I'm not gonna lie, but welcome to my world of an overpowered character, the alchemy skill.
たちや場所に巡り会えたのも全部過去のおかげ。
これからの成長や出会い、すべては匠くん。あなた次第。
僕たちは
Takumi ended up getting mixed with other heroes on accident, and the goddess offered him a choice between skills to choose so that he can live in this world. Takumi chose the alchemy skill, thinking it would be a basic and boring ability as he just wants a peaceful life living in this isekai world. But it turns out that the alchemy skill is so overpowered, he can create anything he wants. A battleship, an Excalibur legendary sword, anything at all. And he is practically undefeatable in battle thanks to this ability of his.
でも俺のとこに来ればいいから。
誰にもあげない。私だけの。
あいつあんな顔もすんのか。知れば知るほど好きになってもっともっと知りたくなる。
Can you keep a secret? This is a new wholesome rom-com anime that takes place in a office working environment. Two co-workers have fallen for each other and even sometimes do naughty things inside the office in a storage room and want to keep their relationship somewhat of a secret from other people around the office. That's pretty much what the anime is all about. It's very simple, cute, and it's something really accessible for every rom-com fan to enjoy. This here is one of my biggest shows for me airing in the winter season of 2025. None other than the second season of My Happy Marriage.
命までもかけられて。
かけられます。旦那様のためなら。
お初にお目にかかる。
This is one of my absolute favorite romance anime, mixed in with some slice of life, supernatural powers, and romance to create a masterpiece of a visual, stunning anime of a story that will continue to be more interesting and will lead to greater discoveries. Sure, the first season was locked behind Netflix, but trust me, it is really worth watching if you haven't seen it. Amazing characters, great story, and a very satisfying plot. Lots of people, including myself, are eagerly waiting to witness this new anime, and let me tell you that it is one of my most anticipated for winter 2025. This is a story of Sakamoto, a legendary feared hitman in the underground world where one day he fell in love with a woman and completely retired from his work to start his own family. This means he had abandoned his crime life work and has become a fat-looking ordinary man working as a convenience store clerk. However, this is truly not the end, as his former rivals and partners still believe that he has not yet left his crime work and are now attempting to take him out. Now, you'd think Sakamoto is unable to do things he did before, but let me tell you, he still has the skills to do what is necessary to protect his family and his store from danger. Finally, to recommend the last anime in today's video list, Solo Leveling Season 2, Arise from the Shadow. This is the long-awaited sequel to the first season of Solo Leveling, and the point where Jin continues his journey after unlocking his newfound powers after one of the biggest and greatest fights in anime, personally for me. If you guys don't know about this anime, Solo Leveling follows Sung Jin-woo, the lowest rank hunter in Japan. He could barely fight and was always stuck as a weakling until a rare chance shows up from the system, which offered him a new way to level up. He is the only one who can see it, and as he completes missions after missions, he levels up just faster than anyone and climbs the ranks and become the greatest hunter that ever lived. This marks the end of the video for the upcoming anime to watch in winter 2025. Lots of new anime are on the horizon, and let me tell you, there is plenty to see to fill your watch list, so make sure you stick around the channel to find out more very soon. But if you did enjoy, then please do drop a like to show your support and subscribe to stay notified of all my latest uploads here on YouTube. Take care everyone, and I'll be seeing you all in the next one.